Yeah. Condolences to the family. Now, hopefully, they can get through this rough time, in their life right now. Let's talk about Tiger Joe. Tiger Joe, this whole thing that popped off. Have you seen any episodes yet?
I've seen it all.
Have you seen it
I
all?
watched that whole shit.
Cool. So we both seen the whole thing of this Tiger Joe documentary that was released on Netflix. I mean, it took the whole world by storm a couple of weeks ago. Celebrities, were talking about they was watching. It was actually trending like number 2 or 3 on Google Trends for a few days there. I seen Cardi B jump up and said she wanted to start a GoFundMe, all type of nutty shit. But we it almost seemed like he turned into some he was being praised.
Exactly.
And people were putting him up on a real high pedestal as he was somebody that was great or some type of a savior. But SamAnt wanted to bring the question like, yo, but what about the Micheal Vick situation, which is very, very similar. Very similar. Even the number of things that were supposedly found dead, tigers and dogs and stuff. One person is vilified. One person is made to be, some type of a God. What do you think about this situation? I might have went a little far with the God thing, but what do you think about this, SamAnt? Are people on for the criticism of the Tiger Joe and the Micheal Vick comparison?
I can't wait to see. And then as I'm watching it, and when I first heard of this wild shit, I wasn't ready for what I was watching. I wasn't ready. Now I heard all the stories, and I still wasn't ready for what I saw.
Definitely.
And first off, I wasn't comfortable with any of them. Now anybody knows I respect animals. I'm not an animal lover. I'm not going to cuddle with them. I'm not going to be around them petting them. I respect animals. Therefore, I don't eat them. I don't mess with that kind of stuff because I have a certain level of respect for all living things. That's just me. That's how I feel. I ain't fucking with no tigers. And for them to be held and be in captivity, and when you look at the statistics of how many endangered tigers we have in the wild compared to how many are in captivity, it's almost double of tigers in captivity. And when you talk about these cat lovers, hey, I love cats, but you sitting here holding them and bringing them in captivity for money and for monetary value, it's ridiculous. And then you talk about a Micheal Vick. Now, thank God, thank ESPN's dope, man, because they had on, I think I was leaving this podcast, I was looking at ESPN, it was an old Falcons. Who were the Falcons playing? I forgot who the Falcons were playing, man, but it was an 06.
Okay.
So Vick was on it was the New Orleans Saints, when the New Orleans Saints first got together, and Breeze just got there and everybody was there. And I'm watching Vick play, and I'm just like, God damn, what happened to him? And then it just clicked. I'm like, hold on. What was the difference between what Homeboy did and what Vick did? Vick got jail time, which Homeboy's getting jail time now, but it's for a conspiracy to murder, and then Peter threw their charges on.
Right.
That's not what he's being known for. He's not being known for starving tigers because they didn't have any food in there from what we saw. A lot of that footage was destroyed, was burned.
Yeah.
A lot of people alleged that he did that arson because he didn't want his dirty secrets out, that he taped everything. I can guarantee you the abuse of tigers is all through that shit.
Oh, definitely.
The amount of tigers that were killed because of it. Now, you can say whatever you want. You euthanize whatever. Who gives you the right to do that? Why were they euthanized? Were they sick? Were they old? There's reports that people were euthanizing, and within that industry, young baby cubs, because they got to a certain age where they couldn't take pictures anymore, and they took them out. This is disgusting, terrible acts. Micheal Vick did a very irresponsible thing at a time where he was going through some stuff. People can debate whether or not he should go to jail or not. That's up to you, whatever.
Right.
But the fact of the matter is he paid for his debt. He did his time. And yet he's still villainized to where he can't even be recognized in games, this or that, because people want to bring back this shit. Therefore, but this dude is making money off of what he did sitting in jail and being highlighted in Netflix. I want you to talk about, oh God, what you were telling me in the pre-production one time about Micheal Vick and what he took when he did the bank statement coming out of jail. And all that stuff.
Yeah. He was telling the story. I think it was on Prime. Hopefully I'm saying the right one. I think it was on Amazon Prime, and they had a little Mike Vick thing, and they went back through that whole case. And even in Virginia first, like the state didn't want to even do nothing.
30 for 30 on ESPN.
Okay. The state didn't want to do nothing, but the feds came in, and obviously he did a bad thing, but they broke him to the point where he had to do like 23 or 24 months in prison. When he got out, he said he was with his wife. I think his name's Kayafa. They were sitting on the bed, and you call the number to check your bank, and he said it was like negative $1,000. So he said they both just laughed to keep from crying. So that's how much they had broke him. But then he said T.I. hit him up like a few days later and was like, what you need, bro? And he said at first, he's like, man, I'm good. And he said, what you need, bro? He's like, I need like 50. He threw him like 80 or 75 or something like that. I think that was dope in there. But I mean, it just goes to show you the double standard. I think in America, where you see, one person, be put up on this high pedestal and people being able to glorify this one person, and this other guy, because he's black and did it to dogs, people want to, continue to bring this up and not let him live past, get past this as a man. So, it is what it is, man. At the end of the day, I just think that obviously, in my opinion, it definitely has something to do with the colors of the individuals in this situation. Definitely.
I'm going to go even further. Oh, God, it's not just the color, it's the sexuality. He's a white homosexual male, and he's getting a lot of sympathy, and he's getting a lot of praise. For a lot of different reasons, but let's just call it for what it is, because there's just as many. I don't even want to hear that dog argument, because I love dogs way more than I love cats, but there's a lot of motherfuckers that love cats way more than they love dogs.
Yeah, true,
and they're in PETA, and they love tigers, and that's why they want to pet them and take pictures and shit. But what's going on behind the scenes as y'all help exploit the situation? He wasn't out there, Micheal Vick, asking y'all to come in to throw donations and throw money in the fight. No, but you were taking pictures, and this is some. And I just might have to get cut out of the YouTube version, but for the podcast people, it's some white privilege shit all over again. Y'all want to have your fucking cake and eat it too. Not all, but a lot. The same ones that are taking the pictures with the fucking tigers and doing all this stuff and gyrating and doing all this because you love animals. Meanwhile, they're getting tortured when the doors are closed, and when it's closed are the same ones that look at Micheal Vick like he's a criminal, like he's like this or that, he's a killer, he needs to go to jail. And it's some underlying racism that goes on, and y'all need to identify.
And this guy used to carry a pistol on his hip. And on one of the scenes, he actually shot. It looked like he shot the tiger. Did you see that one scene?
Yeah, hell yeah.
But he admitted, I think, in a clip that he used to shoot the tiger in the head or some shit for whatever reason. So he looked like the type that had just pulled out. Yeah, definitely.
He wasn't. He admitted the shit. He was a meth head.
Yeah. The other dude he had all his teeth was missing. The young boy that was his husband.
Yeah.
He had like 3 husbands. I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
It was wild. One committed suicide. One was a meth head and testified on him in court. Talk about the rats in that guy.
Oh my God.
Whew, that was sick.
That was sickening. That's the part, especially that fat white guy. He pissed me off. I was like, man, what the fuck are you doing? He was acting like a fucking police officer and shit. Like he wanted to be a cop.
Oh my God.
That shit just stinks to me. Even though he did all the fuck shit, like, yo, that's between y'all. You obviously think somebody's gonna switch, but he took it upon himself, like, to really go in and what do you think about this part with, about the whole murder thing? Do you think he was kind of coerced into kind of saying that?
Hell yeah. He was saying it on some wild shit, but once Homeboy came on and started calculating the plan and actually throwing some payroll on it, you never know. Homeboy could have took a bump of cocaine, some heroin, could have been wild, buzzing.
Right.
And like, word, let's do it. And they were like, yo, film everything, because he was trying to it was some dirty, rotten shit in there, boy. Yeah. And Homegirl wasn't in the wrong too. I think she killed her husband. She fed that motherfucker to the tigers.
Oh, yeah.
They can't find this nigga. How many white millionaires go mysteriously missing?
Right.
Shit. That shit was a trip, man.
Yeah, definitely. And it's like, man, I will never get in the cage with a fucking tiger. That shit's crazy.
Never in my life. And my lady wanted to go down to that Virginia joint and pet tigers. Shit. I'm like, you are fucking crazy. We watched it together. She don't want to go down there now, thank God.
Oh, good.
But I'm like, nah.
Is it because of the treatment of tigers? It's because how big they are.
Because of the treatment of tigers.
Okay.
Why do I want to go down there?
No, I was talking about
her because of the treatment. She don't give a fuck how big they are. Me, both.
Fuck that.
Both. Like a motherfucker. Equally both.
Yeah.
You ain't get me in no ring with no fucking tiger. You see the homegirl that got her arm ripped off and was still sitting there with her nub and shit talking? That's meth, dog. They ain't no fucking.
Yeah. Yeah.
That one. They was all that one.
Yeah.
Shout out, man. But Micheal Vick, man, treated very unfairly, man. And it should be noted, should be highlighted. We're going to do it.
Definitely. All right. So now that we know how ExpressVPN protects your privacy and security online, but here's something that you don't know. You can also use ExpressVPN to unlock movies and shows that are available in other countries. Now that so many of us are stuck at home, it's only a matter of time before you're going to run out of stuff to watch on Netflix. So this whole week, SamAnt, I've been using ExpressVPN to binge watch on UK Netflix Black Mirror.
Word.
It's so simple. All I do is fire up the ExpressVPN app, change the location to UK, refresh Netflix, and that's it. See, ExpressVPN hides your IP address and lets you control where you want the sites to think you're located. So you can choose from over 100 different countries. So just think about it. Netflix libraries, all the Netflix libraries that you can actually go through.
Love anime? Use ExpressVPN to access Japanese Netflix and be spirited away. But it's not just Netflix. ExpressVPN works with any streaming service, Hulu, BBC iPlayer, YouTube, you name it. There are 100 VPNs out there, but the reason I use ExpressVPN to watch shows is because it's ridiculously fast. There's never any buffering or lag, and you can stream in HD, no problem. ExpressVPN is also compatible with all your devices, phones, media consoles, smart TVs, and more. You can watch what you want on your personal device or big screen, wherever you are. If you visit our special link right now at expressvpn.com/HHU101, you can get an extra 3 months of ExpressVPN for free. You heard me right.
That's right.
It's time to support the show, watch what you want, and protect yourself with ExpressVPN at expressvpn.com/HHU101. One more time, expressvpn.com/HHU101.
And I got a great story about a VPN because I remember, a few years back when I started on YouTube.
Oh, man.
And I woke up one day and I couldn't get access to my account. And I'm like, dang, did YouTube suspend my account? But no, I found that they had hacked me. And I found out the way they hacked me was, because they were able to see what I was doing and get my keystrokes. And I knew then, I asked my man, I was like, yo, how could I prevent this? He said, get a VPN.
Mm-hmm.
What a VPN does is pretty much it stops anybody, no matter what entity it is, from looking at what you're doing. And that includes hackers, or even government entities or anything like that. They can't be looking at what you're doing. Why is that important? You got your bank information, you got pictures of your family, everything is in your computer and your phone. So I would definitely, give 100% approval to ExpressVPN, my own personal experience. Get a VPN, get this one now.
And you know what the funny thing is? And still get a VPN. Don't not get a VPN. But the story that he just told was the whole reason why this shit even started. We'll talk about that next time but during that time he went to Puerto Rico and I had just started a thing called Viral Hip Hop Revolution that was supposed to be the original podcast.
Right.
And then old guy got hacked. So I had to start a Viral Hip Hop News myself. Right. And here we are today.
Definitely.